Governor Kim Reynolds' first political television ad this election cycle is highlighting her legislative accomplishments in office. And KCRG TV9 I-9 investigative reporter Ethan Stein is in the studio. And what is this ad trying to do? Because you look at so many different ads, so
many ads. There's just so many out there. But this ad specifically, it's arguing that Congress isn't working while Iowa's government is helping families through new policies and pieces of legislation. That's an argument in its opinion, but we can fact check the other statements the ad uses to suggest Iowa is working for families. That's how we found one claim in the ad, rewriting Reynolds' record.
Governor Reynolds eliminates taxes on retirement income.
This claim refers to this bill the governor signed in March. The law will require all Iowans, regardless of income, to pay the same percentage of their income in state taxes. It also eliminates state taxes on retirement income, like 401ks or IRAs. The governor doesn't have the power to eliminate federal taxes, but she did eliminate state taxes on retirement income, and why it gets an A.
Bipartisan support to increase mental health services.
This refers to two bills from 2018. One required school employees receive training to prevent suicide. The other created a 24-hour crisis hotline and other mental health services across the state. Both passed unanimously, and that's why this claim gets an A.
New protections for law enforcement.
This claim refers to another bill Governor Reynolds signed into law called the Back the Blue Act. It created a new definition of qualified immunity, which made it more difficult to sue law enforcement for misconduct. The law also makes some crimes related to protests felonies and gave immunity to drivers hitting protesters. Regardless of controversy around some of those provisions, the law did add new protections, and why it gets an A.
Governor Reynolds kept schools open during COVID.
This refers to a bill Reynolds signed requiring schools offer 100% in-person learning. That came after Governor Reynolds originally recommended schools close in March 2020.
I'm recommending that all Iowa schools close for the next 4 weeks to help mitigate the spread of COVID-19.
And then ordered them to close for the rest of the school year the next month.
I regret to say that Iowa schools will not reopen for this school year.
So while Reynolds became an advocate to resume in-person learning, she's also the person who shut them down. That's why this claim gets a D. The governor is running for re-election against Democrat Deidre DeGiere. DeGiere has not begun running any ads on TV9 just yet.
All right. We're looking at the ads all the time.
We are.
All right. The man